So I am outside of Millie's room. I'm about to go in and give her the medication for furosemide. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Hi Millie.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. I know it's been a little while since I last seen you. Before we get started, can I have your name and date of birth, please?
Sure. Red like Yoder, June 25th, 1935, but I do have a nickname. I go by Millie Larson.
Perfect. I was just double checking. I'm going to scan you really quick. Perfect. So I'm going to be giving you your furosemide injection in your arm or in your antecubital space. Before I go ahead and do that, I have your medication drawn up here. I'm going to check this. But before I do that, can I ask you if you had any allergies?
I do not, thankfully.
Okay, so just to make sure you're taking furosemide, 10 milligrams to IV, and you started this back in January, correct?
Yes, I did.
Perfect, and we're going to be continuing this, so
Yes.
perfect. I have your injection right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stuff, and I'm going to transfer it to your arm here, Millie. So I'm going to first hand hygiene right first, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you said you've had this injection before, right?
I have.
Perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to first check your arm to make sure that everything's okay. I don't feel any lumps or anything that shouldn't be there. I'm going to unlock the tubing. I'm going to take this alcohol wipe and I'm going to clean this off. Perfect. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this and I'm going to clean your lining just to make sure there isn't any blood or anything that is building up in your veins. So I'm going to I'm going to push this in to clean out the tubing. Okay, Millie?
Sure.
Let me know how this feels, okay?
All right. Go ahead. I'm used to it.
You know what? Never mind. Yeah, because I don't want to have
Okay, and I see it's going through, and I'm checking to make sure it's going in properly, and it is. I'm going to do a pulsing action just to make sure it gets in okay. And you're still doing all right, Millie?
I am. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to be injecting about half of this in, so about 1 more milliliter we're going to stick in here for you.
Okay.
You're still doing all right?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to hold it like this, like so. Now I'm going to take out your medication. Actually, we're going to close this up here. Like so. And then we're going to take off the safety needle. Now I'm going to inject the medication. But I'm going to do it over a course of a minute, okay? If you don't feel all right, just let me know. I'm going to be checking the clock and making sure everything's all right. I'm going to get started now with that.
That's true. Oh, so you think I must feel like?
How are you doing, Millie?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
So you don't believe me? You know what? That's fine.
We're almost finished. We have about 30 seconds left.
Honestly, no, yeah, because even just now, I was like, in a few guys, so we're like, oh,
The reason we do it so slowly is because we want to make sure the medication gets into you correctly and doesn't create any reactions that we don't want.
Sure, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, we're almost finished. We have about 5 seconds left. Perfect. So that is a minute. So I'm going to take this off, Millie. And stick this back in here. Now I'm going to flush out your veins one more time, or the tubing one more time, just because we want to make sure that your medication gets in fully. So for the sake of time, I'm going to push this in rather quickly, but in general measure, this is done in about a minute span. So in a pulsing action, we'll get this in and done. just to make sure all the medication is going in. Again, normally that would be done over a minute span, but for time's sake, that is a minute. So with that being said, we're gonna clean this off. I'm gonna take all of the stuff here. I'm going to document and make sure that this is put in, that this was done at 12:10 p.m. by me, 10 milligrams, Millie. Oh, and we also have to make sure that we clamp this closed because we don't want anything falling out, right, Millie?
Right.
Gonna
Thank
take
you.
Everything out. Everything's documented. I should be back in about 30 or so minutes to check up on you. Can I do anything else for you, Millie, before I head on out?
I think I'm okay.
Alrighty, your call light is next to you. Your bed is at lowest position. Have a great day.
Alrighty. Thank you. You too.